My name is Jake O'Connor, and I'm here to discuss some of the details of my under development project titled emergent, a 3D adventure game which features rule-based emergent artificial intelligence. I will be covering both related works as well as specific implementation details of the project. The game prototype uses simple decision logic to control the reaction of crowds. This produces unbelievable reactions in what should be fairly intelligent groups. The game Black and White implements a great many features relating to creatures that learn, but this only goes so far as the protagonist's pet learning between right and wrong. The four main tenets of EM Adventure start with the simple rule-based creature logic. These simple rules produce emergent behaviors which would be nearly impossible to script properly with other techniques. This emergent behavior causes creatures to react realistically to their environments. Finally, EM Adventure's creatures function independently to produce a believable ecosystem. The cohesion instinct is a creature's desire to remain in a pack or herd. It can be seen here with the blue lines denoting friendly herd members in the area. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' need for companionship in nature. The separation instinct is a creature's desire to remain separate from its group. It can be seen here with green lines denoting the relationship to nearby herd members. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' tendency to form both loose and dense packs in nature. The fear instinct is a creature's desire to avoid nearby predators. It can be seen here with the red lines denoting each creature's nearby predators. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' wariness of strangers and potential predators in nature. The hunger instinct is a creature's desire to find viable food sources. It can be seen here with the gray lines denoting potential food sources and the black lines denoting targeted food sources. This instinct is intended to emulate starvation, consumption, and predation in nature. The avoidance instinct is a creature's desire to avoid potential collisions. It can be seen here with cyan lines denoting probe attempts and the blue lines denoting potential collisions. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' general spatial awareness in nature. The tendency instinct is a creature's desire to remain in or away from certain areas. It can be seen here with the white lines denoting the relationships between food sources and creatures. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' tendency to stay near constant food sources and away from dangerous areas in nature. The mating instinct is a creature's desire to produce offspring and pass on its genetic code. It can be seen here with the yellow lines denoting potential mates and the magenta lines denoting pairs which have chosen to mate. This instinct is intended to emulate creatures' urge to procreate in nature. There are 6 major attributes that each creature may possess. These attributes determine how strongly each of the instincts factor into a creature's overall decision-making process. Each attribute is effectively a range which can vary upon the strength of opposing attributes. For example, the lust attribute greatly diminishes when a creature's fear or hunger attributes grow too high. During the mating process, the previous 6 attributes of a pair are passed on to their offspring. Sub-attributes of each couple are also passed on. Thank you for listening to my presentation on the EM Adventure, a creature-centric game featuring emergent artificial intelligence. This is Jake O'Connor, signing off.